You're in a dark room filled with gargoyles and mummies. You see a flask on the floor. Grab ye flask. You cannot grab ye flask. Damn it! Back to Game Wolf Plays Heretic. Going to E1 M3. Oh yeah, there's also secret levels. Of course. Gotta love our secrets. It'll pick up. I'm sorry I sound bored. Let's criticize me for things I didn't know I was doing. Yeah, that's the ticket. Leave myself an opening. I'm so done with these djinns, man. Which don't show up in this game. I don't think there's like a Middle Eastern fantasy shooter that I know about. It might be cool. It'd be like Aladdin with guns. This is the gatehouse. Welcome. The gargoyles are out here in force immediately. There's also a dragon claw nearby, if you don't have one yet. But you won't be able to get it, because it's in a silly spot. I'm also going to demonstrate the fact you can look up and look down in this game. I have elected not to use the mouse look function, as it looks rather dizzy when I use it in DOS. Well, at least for the Doom engine, that is. There's one other engine I'm going to be using the mouse look for. Perhaps we'll get there some one of these days. And I see the Tomb of Power just sitting there, looking at me, be like, hey, pick me up. Thinking it's the Necromonicon or some shit. Like, it's so smart. Yes. So what is the theme? What's the theme of episode 1? Episode 1 is like the theme of a city that got taken over and all your friends and family being killed, the entire species. You're the last one left. It's really sad. Oh, we're having a little disco party here. So I think going in and out this room causes those pillars to go down. I can see a crystal geode that gives me like, what, like 40? No, 50 crystals. It's a good pickup. I promise. Excuse me for the bluntness, but if you see something on the screen that's not supposed to be there, that wasn't me. Alright? That was your screen. Maybe a fly landed on it. That's what it looks like when the wands are hitting the mummies, right? Oh, but if I touch the flask, more enemies! This is the pointless trap. I guess if you're low on health and you're like, please give me more, then it's like, ha ha ha, suck it! What's really funny is if you try to use the Doom cheats in Heretic, then you get some ironic punishment to go with it. So, use the proper Heretic cheats if that's what you're wanting to be doing. Also, don't know if they're the same between Shadow's Serpent Riders version and the original 3-episode version. Don't know. I also don't know if they changed the first 3 episodes' design in terms of that. I don't think they did. But, you know, it's a place where the ethereal crossbow comes from the aether, hits you in the face like a magic MILF that I'd like to fuck. Yeah, I gotta keep the M rating up. That's what the board members inside my brain told me. Alright, you see that guy breathing heavily, or you hear him. That's the knights. The knights of the oblongated table, as they were. Okay, I think that's gonna cause something else to happen. So let's use the Shadow Sphere now. And yeah, you do get some sort of invisibility, assuming you hadn't... Like, assuming they hadn't seen you already. Then they don't notice you being there. So, score 1 for the Shadow Sphere. I had to confirm. I wasn't sure last level. I am very sure this level. And look, even the red axe can't hit you. However, I think they can still melee you, so don't get too close. I will safely shoot them from the window. A lot of opportunity in this game to shoot enemies from the window, where it's extremely safe, and possibly wasteful. Can I axe you a question? Well, there's a superhero we don't have. The green axe. Can you hear me over the claw? No. Shit. What else do we got? Got some, like, Got some barrels. I'm going back to visibility. I see myself high above the pedestals. I should be going through the yellow door. No, something I did caused this to go down, which is a silver shield. Pushing this button, make another wall go down. We're going into the wall, into the teleporter, get inside the teleporter for the Tomb of Power, and go off. Another wall will go down. We go to this, and we're going to get some blue orbs, and we'll get where the Dragon Claw is. Yeah, I figure he's a tomb now. I mean, the gargoyles are annoying enough. Oh, and you may have noticed they're throwing fireballs at me. Yeah, so as I said, there's 2 variants of enemies usually. The second variant, the gargoyle, takes more hits and throws shit at you. Yep, it's as annoying as it sounds. Your many Zubats, so to speak. They'll be your friend for the rest of the game. Gosh! Grab the arrows before they go down! I guess I can let them go down and just run across. Alright, now you see that over there? Do you see it? Over there. Yeah, in the well. That's where the Dragon Claw is. We're gonna hop to it. So, like Doom, or maybe more unlike Doom, I look down with a key. Let me just double check the keys I have set for that. I forget if it was insert or delete I used for looking down, and either page up or page down for looking up. The other 2 I used for a different function. I didn't use the Wings of Wrath last level, but they're for that. So, you know, one flies up, one flies down, and then the end or home key, it's either defaults your view from when you're looking up and down. Very helpful, because I don't feel like pressing the other button. I need to guess or the level vision is at. And the other one will just make me just undo my flying while I'm in a flight mode, as opposed to just going up or down. Combine that with viewing, and you can get some crazy times. But in a multiplayer match, you're not going to be able to see the other guy looking up or down. Flying, yes, but not so much as looking. And definitely no crouching. So this wall opened for some reason. I don't know. I don't think it was a trap either. Well, let's go in it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was a trap. You tell me! It was the weakest trap. 1 crystal, hey. There's some more of that weird gloop that's apparently damaging to my feet. I might not even bother getting the quartz flask there, because it's such a trifle. I don't need to do that. Oh, there's like one other enemy. I don't know if it's this level, but might be meeting a new enemy soon. Look in the darkness. Look in the... Oh, okay. Let me tell you about this egg that I may offer you in these trying times. This is the Morph Ovum. I, for some reason, call it the Morphous Ovum in my notes sometimes, because it sounds more Latin. And the Morph Ovum does... It's a joke item. You use it, and it turns the enemies into chickens. That's it. So, save it for annoying enemies. I think it fires like 3 shots or something. It'll lock on. Don't worry about that. So yeah, like this guy here, I'll just use it right. I can just use it right now. But yeah, it's not too useful. It doesn't really work on bosses, for example. But the big tough guys that are not bosses, we can use that. Then, in fact, it's true for a lot of things. There's some stupid ass boss in Unity. Now I've opened this place. We're gonna go out to these rapids. There's another thing this game does, is we have currents that makes it act like a conveyor depending on the direction it's put in. Let's use this now. That's a good place to show more of the Dragon Claw powered up in action so you can see what exactly it's doing. It's like hitting them with 5 ammo and making the maces expulse from the exact point I hit them. Or hit something. I don't think it works when I'm just hitting the wall. Maybe it does. That's the big secret of that level. All that, and I didn't get the green key. So let's do that. He was just standing there menacingly waiting for me. Come up to get the other quartz flat. Oh, it's just the arrows. So how's the green arrow doing? It's doing great! Great! Oh, another teleport. I like how these teleporters are marked. You know, we're not gonna bullshit you on these things. So yeah, it gives me the green key, then I've been taken back. So if you forgot, you could backtrack for the switch. You probably will notice the switch being down by then. Now we shall meet the Uncanny Axeman, the second variant of the Knight, who is always intangible, you know, ghost-like, and always throws red axes. It's dangerous. It's a glass cannon. Deal with it, okay? Yeah. This is the first case of... So you could fire a crossbow on an enemy like this, but part of it will not actually hit and go right through it, as if you had the shadow sphere, except it's on them. It kind of sucks. It's the one reason you don't want to rely on the crossbow too much for that, so... Just wand them or dragon claw them, okay? Or any of the, yeah, there's a few other things you can sell them too. That would still work. Definitely the open would work, right? Oh yeah. Oh, don't mind me if I don't get all items or S rank this, because I found in this game there's an item limit of 16. If you have more than 16 of a given item, you can't pick up anymore. So that goes against the spirit of 100%. That's okay. It's just going to be me getting those secrets, occasionally letting a few monsters live because I don't care to look for them where the hell they are. And it's not like I'll know I've killed them all until I've left anyway, so I'd rather not try to keep a head counter. I'll see you next time.